You know what they say, if you're on a bit of a roll. So I decided to do another quick review, and this one will be much quicker than the other one. These are from some Rezolution minis that I got off one of the forum members. And he's had for a while on his trade thread, but nobody really picked them up, so I took the plunge and decided to get them. They're of the Rezolution CSO troopers, I believe, as it says on his back, which isn't really that clear. But yeah, they're a bit, what's the right word? I mean, this guy, if you look at him on sideways, is quite flat in many respects. But the main thing that I liked about them was the fact that they're multi-part. So they can be a bit odd looking with the arms and everything assembled, especially if you look at the range and you look at some of the pictures, you'll see that tiny bit of flash, I'll just get rid of that. You'll see that they look a bit weirdly jaunty, and I think part of that is because they weren't put together very well or painted very well for the promo stuff. And I think the lesson around that is make sure your figures get put together well and painted well when you're looking to sell them, because it really does make a big difference. As usual, I'll do a photo at the end alongside the sort of usual suspects of Hassle-Free and various others. These are going to be coming out a little bit sort of on the chunkier side, I believe. They're quite old miniatures now. I think at least, I say quite old, for some of us anyway, are 10 years old, if not more. Or they could be less, but the style is very much that sort of era. So yeah, they come with, some of them come with, or the basic troopers come with separate heads and arms, which is one of the reasons why I got them. My previous video had Anvil mini spare parts in it, so I figured that if nothing else, I'd be able to use those to maybe convert them to look a bit nicer. As it stands, they're not too horrible figures. They're just a bit clunky, and if done right, I think they could look quite nice. So that one's just sort of a running one. I've only got one of those multi-part bodies left, which is this one, sort of semi-crouching advance. There's 4 of those. So I've got an officer, and I've got another one which is, yeah, it's got all the arms and a gun. So the difficulty with this is that this one will maybe look different to the others. That's not too difficult. I think, looking at it, it is, yeah. It's I believe it's a female officer, or a female trooper anyway. Very hard to, you see her face. But the other parts are all here. One of them is she's got the heads. You've got a communications backpack. Pairs of arms go with the others. You can see there. I think one of these, no. The set I'd seen online, one of them had an arm that was holding up a radio to the head, but I wonder if that's been replaced by the female trooper. But anyway, so that's all the things that go with them. And like I say, if you look at the pictures online, the arms don't seem to work too well with the figures, but I'm going to have a play around. It's the same with the heads. I'm not really overly convinced with the heads, but I've got the parts to convert them anyway. So yeah, that was another sweet purchase. I don't know if any of you guys got Rezolution minis and what you think of them, if you've handled them or painted them, or you've seen the pictures online. Let me know what you think. Comments below, or come and join us in the forum for the chat. Cheers guys, catch you next time. Bye bye now.